So he who is late gets pranked. All right, so Operation Screw with Ryan is in effect. Good morning, everyone. It's early. What the heck? So we are going to meet with Chance. He's doing a termite job this morning that we're going to film. So we're supposed to be here at what time?
8.
8. And it's what time?
7:56.
Well, I was here a little bit early.
But we'll wait till about 8:15.
Do you think we're going to have to wait for Ryan?
I'd be amazed if we didn't have to wait for Ryan.
Wow. We do need your help. We've tried to figure out a good nickname for Chance. So it may take you a couple of videos, but we'll take all suggestions, any and all. He's not getting the one he wants.
It's the one that the customers gave me.
No, it's not.
Anytime they call in, they're like, hey, I want that sexy tech. And they know who to say.
That's not it.
Oh.
Anyway, we've got other ones that are kind of mean, and we're not going to do those. So we'll take your suggestions.
Well, that's hurtful, but okay. Glad we're not going to use them.
Well, we had to kill this time while we're waiting on Ryan. That's a snowflake. It's starting to snow. Is it okay to do termites in the snow?
This, yes.
This we can do. So that's why we're doing it. The haters will hate about working in the cold or doing pest control in the cold.
But you need it.
This can be done. That's why we're here. Man, it is cold.
It is.
Well, 8:05, and look who decided to show up.
You know, in his defense, it is snowing. He drives a Ford. He probably had to take it slow.
All right. Operation Mess with Ryan. Here we go. All right, Ryan decided to join us.
Oh boy, here we go again. 2 minutes late.
2, it was 8:05, and we have record. Close.
We're doing a termite bait station treatment today. I got here at 7:30.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Kudos,
you haven't
dude.
seen that time of day in
No,
a while.
I don't know what that
Since
is.
hunting season.
Hunting season's over.
Got them all laid out, ready to go. So we just got to dig some holes.
So I got a question. Do they have termites?
No, this is all preventative.
Okay, and that's one thing that we wanted to point out, because we'll get haters if we don't. If they have any sign of termites, then we pretty much force them to do a liquid barrier.
A liquid treatment, yeah.
This is just preventative. We are putting actual product. We're not just putting bait and switch type stuff out there. We're not just putting cellulose pucks or anything like that.
And the great thing about Kansas City is, unfortunately for all the consumers out there, they say within about 15 years, homeowners are going to get termites in this area. So these guys are being preventative, and Chance is going to go to town. We're going to help him out.
So obviously these lots are going to be built here pretty quick. So the house it's less than 10 years old, which is a good time to get this done.
So they've been disturbing a bunch of the soil and the foliage over here, which could draw termites over. So they're being preventative about it. So cool.
Okay, let's get to it. So one of the things that you have to do, if you're digging or doing anything, which we're about to dig holes for these bait stations. Oh, good one, Chance. We did call Dig Right, and they came out and marked all the utilities. That's important. You don't want to hit utilities. So we've done that here. It's been marked, and that's why we're scheduled to be here today.
And again, these pucks are not bait.
They
are
actually product.
product.
So it is a bait product, but it also is a kill product.
Yep. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, good technique there.
And then I usually spin it around like that. So that way, that'll go in easier.
And then you step on them?
Yeah.
Beauty, eh?
So I did the first one. So we'll let Ryan do this next one. It's like right here.
So how far are we going from each
About
station?
13 feet. Average, these are a little bit closer. but because of the driveway, I had to do an extra one. Wiggle it so it creates enough room. Yeah.
Why are you huffing and puffing?
Because I'm a fatty.
I did forget.
That's a good job. Hey, you know what?
He's getting a little older. Maybe we should make it a little bit easier on him.
A little bit. Oh yeah, that'll be much better.
Would you have to use this?
What happened there?
He made me work. Of course, I've used an auger, and that's work too, so I don't know.
So here's what we want to have happen, Ryan. We want you to turn this on, put it in the ground, and then hop on. Have you ever seen that?
You'll be all right, probably. Just don't hurt your hand that signs the checks.
Alright, so as we're coring with the core tool, we're hitting gravels from the construction. So that's a good time to use the auger. It just pulls everything right out.
So, because they came out marked, I know that I'm not going to go anywhere near these arrows and that red paint, just to make sure we're not hitting it into the utilities.
What do we think about that?
I love doing the termite bait stations. Look, an ounce, I'm breathing heavy because I'm bent over. Sorry,
Watching
guys.
cops.
Wow.
But what's happened is homeowners that do an ounce of prevention, it saves them a ton of money in the back end because a liquid treatment's not cheap, and then damage from a termite colony, definitely not cheap.
Not cheap at all.
So this prevention, it literally takes us a few minutes to do, but it saves the homeowner in the end.
And the cost of this, so maybe to do this house, it'd probably be, $1,000, $1,500 to do a liquid barrier treatment, depending. And then the cost for the bait stations is just a few $100. To have that peace of mind is important. The nice thing about these is we're going to come out and service these every year. So we're going to open them up, check them, replace the bait. We'll know if termites get that close to the house before they even touch the house. And if we need to take more measures and do a liquid barrier at that point, we can.
Now, one of my issues when we first started this service was, well, they're every 10 to 13 feet. Termites can go in between. But the great thing about this is, again, it's got the product in the stations, and so we don't really have to worry about it. If it was just a bait, I'd be really upset about it. We wouldn't do it.
Yeah. And the science behind the testing on this BASF bait station, kill rate is like 98%.
Yep.
It's crazy.
We haven't had a single issue with any of them. No termite activity inside a home after we've done it. No mud runs going up. I've seen countless numbers of these stations filled with termites that are dying. And so it's really cool to see that they do work, because they're a bait, but they kill them. It's not just a bait, and they're just working so well for us and for our customers. It's been kind of amazing to see how many people just feel that peace whenever they know that they're being taken care of. They know that they're not going to get termites.
Well, here's the great thing. We're several months from spring. In fact, winter pretty much just started. I would be doing the termite treatments now before spring hits, because when spring hits, the termites start becoming active. We can get these in the ground even when it's cold out. I mean, we're getting a little bit of snow. It's freezing cold, and we're putting in stations.
Yeah.
I feel like we were just having a tear up moment of how good it makes us feel
To be good people.
Anyway, moving on. What's next?
That's it.
What?
We're done.
All right. Okay, well, we made it back from the bait station job. It was fun. It was cold, but it was fun. A little bit of snow. Nobody got hurt. One thing that we wanted to point out is we will always recommend a liquid barrier treatment. And that's what we showed in our last video. I'll link that video down below. Liquid barrier takes all the guesswork out of it. That's the best way to do it. But unfortunately, some people just can't afford it at the time. And if they don't have a termite problem, but they want to do prevention, often, you know, making that big payment on a full liquid barrier treatment is just too much. So we will offer them the termite bait stations with the product in it as an alternative if they can't afford, you know, doing a full liquid barrier. This house we showed you, it was brand new neighborhood. Didn't have any problems yet. That's why we allowed them to go ahead and do that. So that's a termite bait stations. It looks pretty simple. The most important part of it is the product that you use, making sure there's an active ingredient that will kill termites and not just a bait to bring them in and then have to put in product after that. So that's what we recommend. We will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching today.
All right, we're headed over to the Berg shop, the Warrensburg shop.
Yeah, so we've got a special project. Not a real special project, but a
Something
special...
different.
So what's going on?
We the first truck that you used when I bought you a truck, the old F-150, with a baby 8. What's in that thing?
It's a V6.
Oh, it is a little V6.
Yep.
Anyway,
remember we got it from that guy that had the Cobalt.
that's right. So it has like 170 something thousand miles on it, but it looks good. It's in good shape, and I've got a son that is about 16, and I think this will be a perfect first vehicle.
So we're retiring one of our trucks, and we're gonna let Ryan's son drive it.
It will be the family vehicle. When my daughter gets old enough, she'll drive it too, unless my son puts it into a pole.
It's actually a really good truck. I mean, rides nice, it's comfy, it's got plenty of stuff in it. It's a good truck. So.
I'm always sad to see trucks be retired, but
hey, for once it's going to you.
I know. I have given every truck away or donated them to salvage.
Yeah. And this time it gets to go to your garage.
Finally.
All right, so let's go pick this thing up.
All right, Chance. So you were the last one to drive this truck. This was your last baby.
Yep.
And it was Ben's first baby, but we are retiring it. You cleaned it up pretty nice.
I tried to. I really did.
He did the wheels. He did the
Tires.
You did wheels, tires. We got new tires on it.
Cleaned up the seats. Got them all scrubbed out, ready to go. Floorboards. Floor mats anyway. Dash. Just got it as good as possible. So it's ready to roll.
Cool. Well, it'll be this is a whole lot of truck for a first truck for a kid.
It is.
But it's a truck that has a lot of miles on it.
Yeah.
So if it goes down, which it more than likely will because a kid's driving it, I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's a beautiful truck. I'm going to miss it. I hated Fords. And then I thought you were being funny making me drive this one. And I love it. It's been a great truck.
may be early for some people. Not so much for me and Chance, but we'll see if Ryan rolls out of bed this morning. This could be a little bit before his wake-up hour. We'll see if he's there on time.
Hashtag sexy tech.
We have to. Maybe around 10 he'll show up. Hopefully sooner.
Maybe.
Anyway, that's where we're at.
Well, plus they're disturbing all the foliage and is that a word?
Foliage.
Foliage.
I mean, you were close.
Was that it?
It's early for you.
Wow.
Yet.
So stupid. Anyway, so they've been disturbing a bunch of the soil and stuff over here. Foliage.
Still not right, but
Foliage. Son of a.
Close.
Foliage.
guy that signs my checks for pest control.
What happened to your hand there?
I'd say I went 2 knuckles deep, but I went 3.
I'm glad you showed me that finger.
This brings back memories.
Brings back memories of what? I don't know. Oh, gross.
We'll tell those stories another time. The old pet cremation.
I just keep picturing Ryan spinning around on an otter.
All right, we're headed over to the Warrensburg shop.
Are you wearing your seatbelt?
I'm cold. Oh. I'm wearing my safety vest.
We'll start over.